was a problem with my video card overheating because of what I had tried to do. It's an older problem I used to have. Uh, I stopped having it because I updated my cooling system, but I seem to have overdone it today. Fuck. Wait, no. I can fix this. So usually what happens is Photoshop will automatically recover things for me. It didn't happen this time, but it's not like I did a lot in Photoshop to begin with, so it's not an issue. So I'll just bring this back into Photoshop. Yes, with Lightroom adjustments, please. Oh man, I gotta do that thing to make it full screen. I remember how to do this. Yeah, cool. So, unfortunately, I don't remember the settings because I was kind of fucking around. For something like this. This. And I know this one was curved around. So there is a chance this may happen again. Um, no big deal. It would just, make me do things on my own and just end the stream. And then instead of talking to you guys, I would just be watching Rick and Morty on the other screen. To be honest, crap! I don't remember if this was saving to my computer or not. But whatevs. I really kind of wish I remembered all the settings I had for this, because I really did kind of enjoy that fire. Oh, but what I was saying before my computer said "fuck you" was um, most of the focus is on Lydia's face, and her fingers are out of focus. And what I was going to change was the depth of field of the depth of field of magic, which is something that a lot of photographers forget to do. Quite unfortunately. I mean, it's a thing. Everybody has their own process. Don't worry about it. Uh, you do you. Your thing is not my thing, and that's okay. And all of that. I said that in way more of an uncaring way that I feel. It's just, I'm about to do a thing that may not fry, but may spaz out the video card again, so I'm a little bit concerned. Let's try it. Yeah, that's it. Wubba lubba dub dub. Top shift. I think it would be more like this. I think. I've never really did depth of field with fire before. My world is on fire. If you guys don't choose a new song, you are going to have to hear me sing. And even I don't want that. So, do it. Do the thing. Choose it. You got until my clock says 7 o'clock on your screen. Yeah. I have no idea how long that is. Eddie said to hang on. I'm hanging on to something. Hang on to the hope that my computer doesn't fuck up. I feel like that's a need. No. I hang on to something. Hang on to the hope that my computer doesn't fuck. Yeah, that seems about right for fire. Why did it fuck up the first time? I don't get it. I'm going to save this. No, not as a TIFF. TIFFs don't have layers. I need this as... I need to wait for this. Alright, you guys got a minute. No, not as a TIFF. Save as... Save as a PUSDIF. Hey, I'm back up to 4 viewers. Thank you, Twitch, for welcoming me to my own chat room. Wait, what did I just do? All I want to do is see if I can talk to people. I just fucked this up. God damn it. Me no good at this. Oh, there we go. Yes, I've disabled links in here. Send it to me on Facebook. Okay, I remember there's a way to edit lights in Photoshop. I don't remember where it is. I know it's not lens flare. Well then, fuck you too then, Photoshop. Where the hell is the light? I will have to open that on my phone. Well then, fuck you too then, Photoshop. Where the hell is the light? I've never heard this song, but this is suggested by Eddie. It's called Ghost by Bird Eats Baby. I like it already. Oh, there it is. Why don't you let me use Logan? Forget it. Forget it. Yeah, I approve of that. I enjoy that music. So yeah, if you want to send me stuff like that, go right ahead. So I've noticed some other photographers doing this where they add in magic, but they forget that if it's something like fire, or if it shows that they have an inner glow in the hand, it's going to affect things other than just your hand. So I am adding it to other parts of the body, like her face. But I'm not adding it to all of her face. I'm adding it to the parts that are more of the forefront, like her forehead, her nose, the part of the cheek that's closer. Because that's more realistic. I mean, I shoot a lot of fire, and well, not a lot, but I shoot more than the average photographer. And fire doesn't light up as much. I think the shadows are very, very sharp. Um, but I think for now I'm going to keep it where she's still in a room with light, so she's not going to have these dark, dark shadows, but she is going to have some light. So some of what she's wearing is going to have yellowish tint. The area is going to have a yellowish tint, but not all of it. I think I make another background copy so I can deepen some of the shadows, but not all. Just keep in mind that this is fire, it does affect things. And some of the things like immediately behind her are going to be darker. First of all, because it's, you know, it's not being lit up by the fire, but she is supposed to be in a darker, kind of like secluded library. Um, I like to have a story when I do a shoot, and I was like, well, maybe she's trying to study magic. Maybe she's a guardian, and she's showing off some of her powers, but something so that we could play around and get pose ideas from instead of being like, yeah, you're Bond, so just pick this pose and this pose. We kind of made up a story on the spot. I did. What did I do? So that we could play around and get pose ideas from instead of being like, yeah, you're Bond, so just pick this pose. Kind of made up a story on the spot. So I'm going to. That's where we started. That's where we are now. I like it. How are you guys liking it? You guys are the fans of Babs Who Takes Pictures. You're the ones who have given me roughly about 2 hours of your time to do this. And don't feel obligated to say you can go at any time. I still love you. You guys are the fans of Babs Who Takes Pictures. You're the ones who have given me roughly about 2 hours of your time to do this. And don't feel obligated to say you can go at any time. I still love you. I'm going to, yay, Eddie likes it. I'm going to choose a new song. I really don't know what I'm going to choose. Those are my knuckles because I'm old. I know, we're gonna listen to Sin.
restaurant. Life is your restaurant. Life is your restaurant.
I realized I was doing the wrong thing too late. Yay, I'm up to 4 people again. Hello. Hello, new person. Long time listener, first time caller. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, I was just gonna ask, like, don't you, like, need to get dinner or something? But thank you for being my first viewer, Brendan, and thank you so much for helping me set this up, because I had been struggling with this for months. Have a nice night. Say goodnight to Katie for me. And Capitan! Struggling with this for months. Have a nice night. Say goodnight to Katie for me. And Capitan! My skin is a little bit grainy, so I want to... No, noise, there it is. Oh, that's perfect. So, Eddie, I am going to ask a really dumb question. Please don't be offended. But have we met in person before? I I lose track with that uh super duper quickly. Like I had introduced myself to the same person 8 times in like the same event because I, for the life of me, could not remember that we had met the other previous times. And at one point, she made me take a selfie with her because. Well, now I feel like shit. I'm sorry we have met. But she made me take a selfie with her. And when, Babs, this is for the next time you forget, and I said, I'm not going to forget someone with pink hair. Later the same night, or sometime that same weekend, I introduced myself again. She goes, Babs, we met. Like, no, we haven't. She took my camera and showed me the selfie we took. And went, oh, alright. I guess you were right. So my memory is just awful. So, that's kind of the original. I'm super happy with this. Um, sorry, I'm in my chair just going, yes. I'm really, really happy about how well this came out. Not so thrilled with the fire. Um, yeah, give me like 2 seconds. I'm going to use the restroom because it's been like 2.5 hours of me doing this. So, entertain yourself with thoughts of her setting things on fire. Here, I'm gonna save this so I don't lose this. I'm going to use the restroom because it's been like 2.5 hours of me doing this. So, entertain yourself with thoughts of her setting things on fire. Here, I'm gonna save this so I don't lose this. sure how much longer the stream is going to last. Nick just got home, so he might ask me to learn how to fish, or he might leave me to my own devices. We'll see in the next few minutes. He's hosing down his car right now. Part of me wants to learn how to cook fish. Part of me really is enjoying the photo process. Oh, more than a part of me is really enjoying this. Because it rocks! I normally don't do this without permission, but the Ripper? Yeah. Yeah, see that's why I don't normally do it, because I don't do makeup well at all in general. So to Photoshop it, kind of not my thing. But it's fucking with me. Well, he's doing other things right now. He's hosing off his car. There we go. That water line is bugging me. I mean, when it's zoomed out, you can't even see it, but I've looked at this image so many times, it was just like glaring me in the face. You big disgrace. Pick a new song, please. Before I start singing We Will Rock You. I trust your suggestions more than mine. Because my suggestion was really seriously just We Will Rock You. Nah, I just really wanted a little bit more fire added in. I didn't think, 3 little nip was enough. I'm just going to add maybe one more right here. I don't want to risk freezing the computer again, so I just click a little bit. I'm really hungry anyway, so I think I'm gonna end this tonight. I'm going to put the videos on YouTube on my channel for Babsy Takes Pictures, and I don't know, depending on how things go, I will maybe have this tomorrow, maybe sometime during the week. I'll hopefully give more than a like 2-minute notice that this is happening. And Eddie, thank you for being my second Vlogged In viewer. And thank you very much for the music. I really like that song. Good night.